Hi kids, good morning. How are you? I hope you are all well and good. Today we are going to see grade 4 science. We can revise for our terminal 1 examination. Okay children, we can see fourth lesson reproduction in animals. Already we have learned about this lesson. Let's recap this lesson. First, mammals. What is mammals? Animals that give birth to young ones and produce milk to feed the young ones are known as mammals. Animals that give birth to young ones and produce milk to feed the young ones are known as mammals. Okay. Next, some animals reproduce by laying eggs. How birds, reptiles, fishes, amphibians and insects reproduce by laying eggs. An egg of bird has a hard protective shell. It contains a central yellow yolk which is surrounded by white albumen. The young provide nourishment to the growing chick inside the egg. Okay. The parent birds sit on the eggs. The parent birds sit on the eggs and keep them warm. When the chick is completely formed, it breaks the shell and comes out. Okay. This is called hatching. Okay. When the chick is completely formed, it breaks the shell and comes out. That's a hatching. Next. Other egg-laying animals. Insects like grasshopper, cockroach also reproduce through eggs. When these eggs hatch, the young insect that comes out is called nymph. As it grows, it sheds its old skin. This shedding is known as molting. What is that? It sheds its old skin. This shedding is known as molting. After molting several times, a nymph becomes an adult and resembles the parents. Like this cockroach shows three different stages in its life cycle. Like this cockroach shows three different stages in its life cycle. Insects like butterfly and silk moth. Insects like butterfly and silk moth show four different stages in their life cycle. This is known as metamorphosis. What is that? Butterfly and silk moth show four different stages. How many stages? Four different stages in their life cycle. This is known as metamorphosis. Okay. Next, the young hatches into larva which looks different from the adult. Young hatches into larva which looks different from the adult. The larva of a butterfly is known as caterpillar. The larva eats leaves rapidly and grows fast. After some time, it stops eating and makes covering for itself known as cocoon. This resting stage is known as pupa. What is that? This resting stage is known as pupa. Next, amphibians like frogs lay eggs in clusters known as span. What is that? Amphibians like frogs lay eggs in clusters known as spawn. After hatching, they will be like a small fish-like organism. How it looks? It like a small fish-like organism and are known as tadpoles. What is their name? Tadpoles. Tadpoles swim in water with fins and breathe only through gills only. Tadpoles swim in water like a fish, okay, with fins and breathe only through gills. And they are fast eaters. They slowly develop their limbs and lungs and become frog through metamorphosis. Adult frog breathes through lungs and moist skin. What is that? Adult frog breathe through lungs and moist skin. Aquatic animals like fish lay eggs. When they come out of their eggs, they are very small and are known as fry. Okay, like fish lay eggs. When they come out of their eggs, they are very small and are known as fry. The fry grows into fingerlings. The fry grows into fingerlings, which further grows to become an adult fish. Okay, next is the parental care. Maximum parental care is seen in mammals only, especially in human beings. As you know, you are still taken care of by your parents, isn't it? Yes. Birds lay their eggs in the nest. The parent birds take turns in protecting the eggs and they help them during hatching. When the baby birds come out, the parent birds feed them and care for them till they are able to fly off and take care of themselves. Okay. When the baby birds come out, the parent birds feed them and care for them till they are able to fly off and take care of themselves only. Okay. Crocodiles lay eggs in the soil. Crocodile lay eggs in the soil and cover them till they are hatched. After that, the mother picks the babies in its mouth and carries them to water. She girds them for several months. This type of care is not seen in lower animals like fish, frogs, lizards, and most of the insects. Okay, they take care in laying the eggs in a safe place only. After that, they pay no attention to the eggs. As a result, many eggs and young ones are eaten up by other animals. Okay, we can see quick scroll. It's a very important thing. You see, reproduction is the characteristic feature of every living organism. Some animals reproduce their young ones that resemble the parents. Many animals reproduce by laying eggs. Mammals give birth to young ones. They feed and care for the baby till it is able to eat its food and look after itself. The process of baby animal coming out of an egg is known as hatching. The process of baby animal coming out of an egg is known as hatching. Okay. Molting takes place in most of the insects like cockroach and grasshopper. Okay. Life cycle of a butterfly has how many stages? 4 stages. These are egg, larva, pupa and adult. Okay. Tadpoles live in water and breathe through gills. Grow into adult frogs with forelimb and hind limbs. Frogs breathe through lungs and skin also. Okay. Some keywords have given. You see, hatching. Completely developed chick comes out of the egg by breaking the shell is known as hatching. Molting. Shedding of the skin in some insects and makes is known as molting. Okay children, we can see our CW. First fill in the blanks. Tadpoles respire through gills. Tadpole looks like fish. The larva of a butterfly is called caterpillar. Dolphin is a mammal. Okay. Next, the yellow part of an egg is called yolk. Answer the following. What is metamorphosis? The process of transformation from an immature form into an adult form. Immature form into an adult form in 2 or more distinct stages is known as metamorphosis. Okay. Next, what is molting? The process of shedding old skin by a cockroach is called molting. What are mammals? Animals that give birth to young ones and nourish them with milk. Animals that give birth to young ones and nourish them with milk are called mammals. Next, what is hatching? The process of baby animal coming out of an egg is known as hatching. Okay children, we will meet in next class. Thank you.